it's important. We look for talent everywhere, but it is on our minds to get a Canadian player and all Canadian players. We're studying it. I even considered last year hiring somebody to concentrate on just Canadian players, and I think I'm going to go through with it because the growth of the game here is so big. So it's the fit. We're at a time where we feel we can maybe take our time and study it a little bit so it's the right fit and not do it just to do it. It's gonna come. There's no doubt in my mind. It's an obligation that I think we have to fulfill. We're a Canadian team, and I think to have Canadian players, I think will be phenomenal.
And how long do you think it's going to take for the CIS to be a place where NBA teams go to scout talent?
It's already started. I think scouts come here and watch some games. I think the youth has to continue to grow, and the game has to continue to grow here, where the talent is actually like playing here, and soon that's going to happen. Soon some really talented Canadian player is going to say, you know what, I'm going to play in college in Canada, and we follow talent, so we'll have to come watch.
Your involvement in Borders or Basketball Without Borders in Africa, the lessons that you've learned developing the game somewhere where it has to kind of come up from a grassroots level, aside from some of the obvious differences between the Canadian market and some of the African countries, what's a lesson that you've taken from teaching basketball, the game over there at a base level, that you think could be applied to the CIS, the OUA, any of the teams, the schools around here?
Well, I think I agree with Stu here when he talked about developing the youth here with basketball fundamentals. I think it's important. I think Canada is in a unique place where maybe we can mix AAU basketball where it doesn't stain the youth as much with European development of talent. I think this is the place where that could happen. This is the place where that could be done, and I think that's really important to get that mix where basketball fundamentals is really taught to the youth, and so they will continue to develop here. As long as we continue to build with the college leagues and with the national teams, where younger kids are inspired to play for their country, inspired to play for the Raptors. This continues to get bigger, and we have more basketball players.